Raven
on
says
my
at
old,
Purple Daisy 977 lol.
my old stone. I think a lot of it was my old stone.
Gandhi Dar asks what are beads. My Thorwen says hey 9.
But you see where we are.
9.5 says thank you so much.
But yeah, these are actually they're Robert Sorby.
At My Thorwen.
The Robert Sorby's, but I did buy them through Ashley Hardwood. And then she actually has her own.
Shiss on Wood says oh right.
Yeah, it's probably my fault, Chris. To be honest with you, I don't no knocking towards the tools themselves. It was all my fault. 9.5. How are you doing, girl? Good to see you.
Gambit Mojo asks at Purple Daisy 977 was spinning that joke. Were we born the same year? Thickening. Shiss on Wood says forgot you didn't get CBN until recently.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of it was my own fault, man. I can't blame nobody but myself. Yes, Ashley Harwood. In fact, I'm going to order one of her bow gouges. It's actually specifically designed for the 40/40 push cut.
Raven says beads are used to make jewelry. If you go to the craft store, they have their own section at Gandhidhar.
Why is my tool rest not
Shiss on Wood says I was thinking about her guild set.
Oh, okay. There's a good setup, man.
9.5 asks I'm good. How are you and the family doing?
We're good. 9.5. We're doing really good. I mean, if I tell you what, I couldn't complain. Could not complain. Guys, Miss 9.5 is another maker from Practices. She does a lot of fiber art, crocheting. I believe she does needlepoint as well.
Says will cost me a fortune cause of exchange and probably import fees.
Is that the one with the chuck and everything?
Joe 3D says a wise man once told me, if you want pleasures in life, you've got to brand it for yourself.
True story. But unfortunately, Miss Hoop, she does a lot of that on her own.
Shiss on Wood says no without Chuck.
Without
I have
Chuck.
enough of those.
Yeah, that
9.5 says chat doesn't let me crochet. Michael Wen says she does fiber arts when chat lets her.
Chris, hold on. There's no such thing as did you just say enough chucks? Did you? I'm so damn confused. What the hell is that? What is it? What do you mean I have enough chucks? I don't need any more chucks. I got enough.
Shiss on Wood says I've got a lot of chucks. Two Stepping says no such thing as too much chucks. Question mark. Gandhi Dar says I could do with a chuck in my life.
Do with a chuck in my
Whatever that means, lol.
That's funny. A chuck is what actually holds the material. It's actually what holds the material.
9.5 says I don't know what a chuck is, but if I have to feed it, I'm good. Gambit Mojo says a poem about woodchucks.
This is a chuck.
Daisy says how much chuck would a woodchuck chuck and say it's too much chuck.
Exactly. 7 if the wind's behind his back. Yeah, the chuck's what we actually use to
Gandhi Dar says oh lol.
Yeah, different chuck.
Gambit Mojo says at Purple Daisy 977 junks again. Two Stepping says lol every time I hear chuck I think of peanuts and peppermint patty talking to Charlie Brown. Shiss on Wood says you feed a chuck wood.
Yes.
Mistress Ming asks is this chuck guy good looking though?
I don't know.
9.5 says at Purple Daisy 977 lol. At Mistress Ming ha ha ha.
Is he good looking? But is he good looking though? Boy, that infamous sweet gum smell. Definitely can smell the sweet gum in here.
As long as it's not a talking doll with red hair. Gandhi Dar asks who is your chuck called? Norris.
No, it's no Norris. Because I'm afraid Chuck Norris would find out about it, and then Chuck Norris would be knocking on my door and say, hey, I hear you're naming things after me.
Two Stepping says at Mistress Mink I am, but my name isn't Chuck.
Oh my God.
Purple Daisy says at 9.5 what you got against us redheads lol.
That comment was brought to you in part by...
At Two Stepping get a room dude lol.
Brought to you in part by...
First of all, Chuck doesn't knock. He kicks.
There's that.
Two Stepping says Balameo. 9.5 says at Purple Daisy 977 nothing. I'm married to a ginger lol. Big Guy C asks at Purple Daisy 977 where do I start?
I don't have a problem with redheads, but I really would like my soul back. So all I got to say is,
Purple Daisy says at Big Ike, there's a reason I didn't ask you.
boy, this dude right here's ornery, ain't it? Still
Two
not.
Stepping says no. We keep the souls we get hula. Lol.
Do you keep this? You don't give them back? Well, that's
Purple
unfortunate.
Daisy says oh, was that your soul I have in a jar in the fridge?
It may be
My
purple.
bad. You can have it back.
Thank
Two
you.
Stepping says neither.
Never, son, never. That little hand piece here is fighting me. Am I too low? Let me double check from what's going on here.
Mythorwen asks, do you really think at Purple Daisy 977 would return your soul hula?
I think she would. She'd have a very soft spot there, May, and she'd be like, you know what? That poor Hula. He survived this long without getting shanked. Maybe I should let him have his soul back. It could happen, May. It
No. Purple Daisy says hula's soul, yes. I've had his cooking. Two Stepping says LMAO. Big Guy C says purple with the food. Damn it lol. Purple Daisy says C. Big Guy knows.
I can cook. That's all I got going for me. That's how I've been able to keep me asleep all these years, is I can cook.
Two Stepping says ROFLMAO. Living in a Blender says you are doing great hula.
Thank you,
this
bud.
isn't looking like a what-sided log anymore.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
Michael Wen says a man that can cook is a keeper for sure.
I think that's the reason why Miss Steve keeps me around. That literally is all I got. It's all I got.
Purple Daisy says speaking of cooking, lurking to start a batch of caramel sauce. Be
Oh,
back in a couple minutes.
that sounds good.
Two Stepping says I want to see this to the end, but I am fading fast.
All right, bud. You've been up all night, though, Two
Next to the
Stephanie.
main says, so you're saying it's your sausage that keeps her around.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say my sausage, because I don't make a lot of sausage. And, but that being said, maybe.
Two Stepping says, yes sir, I have been awake since 11 last night.
Good God Almighty. 2-7, get you some rest, please. Get you some rest, mi amigo. We're up to a whopping 500 RPM.
Raven says, have a good one. Two Stepping, get some rest. Two Stepping says, but I love watching the timeless creations.
But you also need your rest, mi amigo.
Ty at Raven 6766.
You also need your rest, bud.
Raven says rest is best. Best. I cannot type today. 9.5 says Hula, have you ever made chicken bowls? For bread baking.
I have not made a bread bowl. I made some pieces that I could eventually turn into bread bowls. That's gonna be kind of cool. I think this is gonna be a hollow form. We're gonna leave that in there. I think we're gonna be. I mean, I got some stuff that I could. Staffy! Boy, I'm here to watch you play with your wood. What's up, Staffy? Hola, mi
Two Stepping
amigo.
says, oh man, that is gorgeous. Gandhi Dar says, so it could be used as a fruit basket or some tien.
Well, this is going to be more of a hollow form. So this is going to be more of a kind of a look pretty that you can use kind of like a vase in a weird way. But we're going to hollow
Two
this
Stepping
up.
says, gorgeous asterisk.
will say this: sweet gum does get awfully
Dear
hard.
God, don't screw this up.
I'm gonna try not to. This stuff does get awfully hard when it's dry.
Slow and steady hula, there ain't no rush there.
That's
This
it.
guy who says I'd like to redeem my Coke 5 right now.
I'd like to redeem my Focus 5 right now.